It is now official that lockdown is on 42 days and probably more, God knows how many more. Apparently the 11 days, the first 11 days that we had were for internship. So this time around the lockdown is a full lockdown, meaning most of the Ugandans have been forced into long distance relationships. And I know most of you are scared, you're not sure if it will work out, you want to end the relationships already. And that's why I'm bringing you 9 tips that will make your long distance relationship work. Hey there, how you doing? My name is Rita and welcome back to my YouTube channel. On this channel I talk about love, I share my lifestyle and also bring to you local and international news. So if you're interested in any of that, don't hesitate to tap on that subscribe button and also to tap on the bell next to it so that you get notified every time that I upload a video. Before I start this video though, here is a big disclaimer. This video is not only directed to those people in lockdown in Uganda, it's directed to everyone on this globe who is in a long distance relationship and wants to make it work. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Tip number 1 is to set an end date to your relationship. Now, for example, here in Uganda, we know that the lockdown is going to last 42 days, God willing, and that means that our long distance relationships will also last 42 days. But what if you're working, you're studying in 2 different countries? Is there a date that you set that maybe my studies will end on such and such a date? Maybe my studies will end after 4 years, my work will end after 8 months. Is there a date that you set with your partner that you'll get to see each other? And are you willing, is either one of you willing to sacrifice and relocate to the other one's country? If yes, then we should continue. If no, then you're definitely wasting your time in this relationship, because how else will it work out? I mean, it's like jumping on a road that leads to nowhere, honestly. If you haven't yet discussed this with your partner, go ahead and ask him or her, when do you think your studies, when do you think your work will end? And if they say they don't know, run for your life, you're wasting time in that relationship. But if they say maybe after 4 years, are they willing to relocate? Are you willing to relocate to their country? If they give you a time frame, then it's okay, you can continue watching this video. Tip number 2 is commitment. You need to be committed to your relationship. Are you willing to take an extra mile? Are you willing to put in that extra effort to work on your relationship? And if you're watching this video right now, of course the answer is a yes, because you're already putting in a lot of energy. You're trying to make your relationship work. You're many steps ahead from someone who did not watch this video, who did not tap this video. So it's a good sign that your relationship is going to work out. Set clear boundaries for your relationship. Now, you need to set some clear ground rules before starting up this thing. For example, you can tell your partner you do not like it when they post pictures on social media while being touched by other men. You can tell your partners you do not like it when they go to the bar and drink. Set your boundaries, and with these boundaries being set, knowing what your partner likes and doesn't like is very helpful in a way that there will be minimal arguments, because you won't be doing that stuff you know that they do not like. Okay, communication. I think most of you know this, but just in case you don't, communication is like the driving gear of long distance relationships. And thank God for the 21st century where technology is evolving day by day. Back then in the 1990s, there were no phones, there were no video calls, there was no way long distance relationships could happen. But now we have technology, we can video call, we can text, email, Telegram, Skype, WhatsApp, Facebook, Messenger, name it, all those different apps that you use, right? So you can keep in touch with your partner. And don't overdo it, because I've said communicate, don't overdo it. But you could set a routine. I know in long distance relationships you might have some challenges. You could call them challenges, but I don't think they are challenges, time differences. But you can you can get to know each other's schedules and get to work around your schedules, right? Let's say you have a 2-hour time difference. One of you has to sacrifice. Either we talk when it's most favorable for her or most favorable for him. You work around your schedules, right? Make use of these technologies. It's good to keep tabs on your partner, but don't overdo it, right? At least say good morning, good night as a must every day, but don't all the time 24/7. Where are you now? What are you doing? I want to know. Send me a picture. Are you really there? Are you really at work? I mean, this is talking. It's too much, right? Don't let it get out of hand. Communicate, but at a certain level. Tochisusa, in other words, the word doesn't refuse. So tochisusa, communicate, but tochisusa. Do fun stuff together. Now this works hand in hand with technology, of course, so we can video call and do stuff with each other. You even forget about the distance when you're doing this stuff. You can watch movies, you can video call and watch the same movie at the same time. You can cook, you can read a book, the same book at the same time. You can sing for each other. Do fun activities together that will make you forget about the distance. Honesty. You need to always tell your partner the truth. It doesn't make sense when you lie to them, because somewhere or the other the truth will always come out. So now that you know that they do not like it when you go to the bar and drink, but you have been invited to a party where there is booze and you really want to go to this party, don't lie to them. Tell them you go to the party, but assure them that you won't drink. You can keep texting, keep in touch at the party to show that they're actually not drinking. Don't make them get worried, right? Another example of honesty, maybe your partner is doing something that you do not like. Maybe you feel that your partner is not trying hard enough. You can tell them, hey, I feel like you're not trying hard enough to make our relationship work. Honesty and talking what you feel at heart can actually solve a lot of problems. Gifts. Gifts, this is one of the proven love languages that we have, and distance does not mean that you can't perform small gestures to show your love and affection towards your partner, right? And with all these apps that we have, Jumia Food, Glovo, Amazon, name it, all the apps, the online delivery apps that we have, you can't fail to deliver a small gift to your partner. It will make them feel that you actually love them. Once in a while, not always, tochisusa. But if you always send the gifts, it will lose the meaning, kind of. I'm just saying. But if you want, you can still always send the gifts. You can send roses, you can send mails, you can send whatever you want to send, whatever your partner likes, right? Whatever you feel it will make her happy or him happy. Spice the relationship up. Now, sexual tension is one of the most important things in a relationship, right? It makes the bond stronger. Now, I might sound crazy to some of you, and I'm going to sound crazy. This is going to sound crazy, but sometimes it's okay to flirt around with your partner on the phone. It's proven scientifically that it makes the bond stronger. If you're comfortable with doing other things, right, go ahead and do them. And finally, you need to stay positive. If you want this thing to work out, stay positive. I know you're going to feel lonely sometimes. I know you're going to feel unloved, discouraged when you see your friends are going for dates and you're not going for dates. I know it's going to feel like that sometimes, but look at the bigger picture. Keep your eyes on the prize, and eventually after 4 years, we'll get to do all these things together. Yeah, that's what I had for you today. I hope the tips were helpful. I hope they are helpful. And if you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and share to your mama, to your papa, to your aunties. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.